So old Russell Simmons got a $20 million lawsuit against Warner Brothers and HBO for that on the record about his freaky deaky situations. What do I think? Well, they've long ago been saying stuff about old Russell. He associated with Diddy. He associated with Jay-Z. He associated with all these folks. You know how it is. And it's long been stuff that's been out there, and he's living in Bali. And of course, Oprah went after him and all that. She ain't doing nothing about Harvey Weinstein, but you got something about Russell. Uh, you know, it's one of them situations where there's a lot of smoke, there's a lot of fire, there's a lot of stuff going on. I've been hearing stuff about him for years with that. I don't know what's all in totality. I'm sure Kamora Lee Simmons, his ex-wife, mother of his kids, got something to say, but she ain't gonna say nothing. Nobody's gonna really. If the money's good and business is good, and I always tell the same old story. I sound like a James Brown record. I'm gonna say it like this, especially when you black. As long as you don't upset the man, you ain't got to worry about whenever the money get funny and you do something like Diddy did, or you go like R. Kelly and start questioning the money, then that's when they dig up everything. And they go all the way back to your first report card. When the first tooth came out your mouth and the tooth fairy gave you a quarter, they coming to collect that tax. So when I hear these sort of things now, I'm like, well, I don't know what to say about old Russell. I don't know. True or not, I don't know. One thing is true though, he's on the eye. But the thing is this: if I'm him, I lay kind of low. You don't tempt fate. But if you're gonna defend your honor, make sure you defend it wholeheartedly. Make sure that you got stuff that you can say, and make sure that it comes across that you are contrite and that you're honest about it. But you got to be so 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 careful because they definitely coming to get you, some form of fashion, and you know that they coming from the Hollywood plantation because they got no fat farm, all that. But what he represented, what he meant, what he did. People been saying stuff, but again, it depends on how big the whispers become louder and the laughter becomes roars. So we just don't know. But we do know that you have to defend yourself if you can. But there's a reason why he got out of Dodge and the smart movies in Bali, and he can, reside and get away. Smart move. He can do all the yoga and stretch all the way to the back that he want to. Now, are these claims and stories true? I don't put nothing past nobody. I'm not shocked or surprised. You know how this industry gets down. Stop acting like it's just based on your talent. Stop acting like that couch over there ain't fit for two. Matter what, they don't even go by what you claim to be on your, certified. They just say, okay, just go on over there and turn the lights off. We see what we're working with. You know, all that acting and all that stuff that goes on, that industry just one by one, day by day, there's just something more demonic and so freaky deaky that comes out. So, does he have a case? I don't know what he got. I always thought this cat was kind of twisty eyed, back in the day. Some things he would say, did great for himself though as a businessman. And I will say this: hip hop's version of Barry Gordy, because Def Jam was huge. And what he did to have a movie put out with Blair Underwood and Sheila E. and portraying all that and pull that off at that particular time was incredible. The clothing line, he was in on stuff before it was fashionable. And mind you, he could even get his brothers to sign because they were with Profile, Run DMC. But think about all that groundbreaking stuff that he was a part of, and also by association and all that went on. But anyway, this is a whole different story though. But let me know what you think about the Russell Simmons $20 million lawsuit against HBO and whatnot. And I'm gonna tell you something: documentaries get you in trouble and may get you locked up. They don't even do law no more. They put the lawsuit and they put the documentary, and then that's how they actually talk to a potential jury. They don't even go to the police no more. So I don't even know why you even have polices no more. Because now everything's all about documentaries, and then we go and seek out law. So if we ever want you to be in some trouble, we just go to the documentary. Because the documentary seems to do what the courts and the system doesn't do. Make it make sense. This is what we call rich folks. Name, famous name, brand way of justice. We don't even go to the police. We just make a documentary. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and we do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.